As more details about the former administration's handling of the pandemic emerge, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's leading infectious diseases expert who is now serving on President Biden's coronavirus task force, told the New York Times that Donald Trump was often steered by anecdotes from acquaintances that, based on no data, he would use to inform his COVID-19 response. "I started getting anxious that this was not going in the right direction. The anecdotally driven situations, the minimization, the president surrounding himself with people saying things that didn't make any scientific sense," said Fauci. "We would say things like, 'This is an outbreak.' And then he would get up and start talking about, 'It's going to go away, it's magical, it's going to disappear.'" Fauci isn't the only Trump-era health official to unpack frustrations with the former president since the end of his term. Former White House Task Force Coordinator Dr. Deborah Birx echoed Fauci's complaints about the influence of parallel information that would be brought to the president in an interview last Sunday. "There are people in the White House who definitely believe that this was a hoax," Birx told CBS News, Face the Nation. "I am convinced there were parallel data streams. I saw the president presenting graphs that I never made. So, I know that someone was creating a parallel set of data and graphics that were shown to the president." Fauci was publicly berated by Trump and other administration officials after he refused to stand in line with the White House's coronavirus rhetoric. In one phone call with reporters, Trump called Fauci a disaster and threatened to fire him. "Fauci, if we listened to him, we'd have 700,000 or 800,000 deaths," Trump claimed. In July, Trump's trade advisor Peter Navarro wrote a USA Today editorial titled, "Anthony Fauci has been wrong about everything I have interacted with him on." Fauci told the New York Times that the White House press office sent out a detailed list of statements he'd made that were incorrect, all of which were nonsense because they were all true, said Fauci, and that at one point he received a letter in the mail filled with white powder which turned out to be harmless. "That was very, very disturbing to me and my wife because it was in my office," said Fauci. Birx, Trump's coronavirus response crippled by denial, election pressures, Forbes, Trump's top health officials, Fauci, Birx, Redfield, now unload frustrations with ex-president, Forbes, Deborah Birx faces fallout for role on Trump COVID-19 coronavirus task force. Forbes Fauci on what working for Trump was really like, The New York Times, full coverage and live updates on the coronavirus.